Yeah, good evening, Karthik, Chandrasekhar.
Good evening, sir.
Wait for a few minutes, then we'll start.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Karthik. We'll wait for 2 minutes, then we'll start. Okay?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, good evening. This will be the session which will going to be very, very crucial for you people. This is a session where it will going to be very, very important. And this will be the last session of the this advanced Excel. Almost we have covered every other aspects of it. I hope you have enjoyed the whole lot of a course. And I want your dedication towards this particular session only because this is going to talk about the dashboard, and probably if anybody wanted to be getting into the analytics part of it, this is going to be very, very crucial. Okay, let me tell you some things about this. Okay, advanced Excel is the end point of that is the beginning of the analytics. Okay, this is what every other Excel personality tells about it. Okay, end part is of the course is dashboard, and the dashboard say we start with the analytics. Okay, let me explain this with small example. Okay, so which will going to help you people. I hope screen is visible. Shall I? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Before that, Merry Christmas to everybody. We have all the good classes in the education system. Okay, this is what exactly the wishes to each and everybody. Yeah, the problem definition. This is one of the case study I dealt with personality called as Kajal Jain. Okay, she used to work for HR. Okay, I have taken the same case study for the today's discussion. Okay, the problem definition goes like this. Okay, she is HR, and she used to work for hotel industry. And interestingly, in the year 2020, there were 80 complaints. Okay, it's a big. I'll not disclose the name of the hotel. Okay, that is classified information. That hotel had 80 complaints on an average. 80 complaints. Okay, and target was 35. It should reduce overnight. It cannot be made zero, and otherwise also cannot be made zero. Okay, the problems will be there. Different problems will be coming. Okay, or complaints will come. Okay, but the target was supposed to be 35. This is what exactly. Okay, now going further. Okay, what are the measures were taken? Look at it. It was all talking about the complaints were around room cleanliness, repeated for 18 times, room service repeated for 11 times, room decoration was commented 2 times, billing process commented badly 5 times, staff attitude is 8 times, and wait time for reservation 31 times. Okay, and if I can put that graphically, it looks somewhat like this. Okay, so wait time is burning issue for the reservation, room cleanliness another big issue. Okay, room service another. So if you go with the ABC analysis, these three looks to be priority for the. This is what exactly when I was talking to Kajal Jain, she was talking this. She was telling these are significant. Okay, there are plenty many insignificants are also there. Look at it. When you look at the data, it was only looking at 31, 18, 11. But if I classify that with a particular chart, we call it as a histogram. Okay, if I or Pareto diagram in specific Pareto diagram, if I go with that, now this is given in there is significant and insignificant. if you go with ABC analysis, A and B categories are being taken for the priority. Okay, which is absolutely done with the Excel. You can see that these graphs can be done with the Excel. Okay, now we digged in more. We have taken these three, which is a target. Yes, I wanted to improve on these three. Okay, now I need to quantify them. The root cause for waiting time. Okay, root cause for the waiting time. Is it due to machine or is it due to man? Look at it, how we are getting in. Okay, now due to machine, is it server is slow or is it hardware problem or software problem? What is that? If it is a due to man, is it inefficient working or is it incomplete? I mean, incomplete knowledge of the person who is working on that. We are only talking about time taken for reservation. Okay, now if I can split it more, is it slow internet speed? Is it machine not upgraded? If you're talking about insufficient working, are the people are lazy or are they overburdened? Okay, incomplete knowledge. That means is the training. Look at it where we are heading. Are they having improper training or are they fresher, less experience? So I'm hitting on the nail. Absolutely, we are hitting on the nail. This is how the data are being expected. If I have a data, then I can do a lot of analysis. How it works further. Now look at it. Very first, when again the data was captured, it was showing like there is no proper training was being given. Okay, it was not anything else. It was due to man. Yes, it is improper training. Okay, so what it is telling, data was telling about I should get into training. Now, if I go with that, okay, so who will going to take that responsibility, preparator or whatever it is? Okay, immediate response of the, it is being taken. Okay, now if I go with the second, improper room cleanliness, here the different things are there. Is it due to resources or due to man? Okay, again, insufficient resources, inappropriate resources, or is it inefficient working by the humans? Again, if I get into two parts, three parts of the inefficiency, are they lazy? Are they overburdened? Are they improper response to the customer call? You might have seen these all things when you have been to some lodging and all. Customers, I mean, customer call, people will not respond. Some people are slow. Okay, or multiple, many rooms are given to the single person, kind of a things will be there. Again, it was found less staff, that means overburdened. Okay, I'll take third case. So appropriate measures are being taken further. Okay, so root cause is found and we are going to take a major or actions will be taken on that. Third one, inadequate room service. That's the third burning issue. Okay, so again, is it due to resources or due to man? Classify them again. Is it inefficient working? Is it outsourced, I mean, catering? Is it inefficient resources? Again, laziness, first thing we check it out. Okay, are they overburdened? Attitude problem or presentation issues. I'll not be able to keep the rotis properly or the menus properly. Okay, or I'll behave improperly. Attitude problem. Okay, so when it is found, it is outsourced. Catering is not part of my hotel or lodging or boarding, wherever it is. Okay, I have given this to someone else. So that was the problem. So I need to change that. Okay, so we have found three reasons, but how it is being done. Okay, appropriate action is being taken further. So this is fixed. Okay, this is fixed. Ultimate output of this particular project was this is being fixed. Now, what I'm talking about, whole lot. Okay, what I'm talking about is, I'll just shift to Excel now. What I'm talking about is, can I get some data? Okay, which I'll show you right now. I have huge data will be there with me. And what I can give a supervisory people or what I can give it to the boss. Okay, normally dashboard is being used. Okay, dashboard is being used by the higher end people. Okay, higher in the sense area sales manager, VP marketing, okay, CHRO, okay, chief human resource officer, CTO, other day we were discussing about chief technical officer, chief financial officer. These people are going to use that, and whenever they do the con call, okay, I'll just take your names. Okay, whenever a con call is being taken, I compare. Swati is not performing since 2 months. How somebody got the information about it? Because dashboard is talking about it. I'll just go to the dashboard and I'll show you what is the meaning of that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll straight away go to the dashboard. Okay, and say this is another dashboard is their evaluation. Okay, I'll straight away go to say instead of Swati, I'll just take one name. Okay, Apurva, I'll take it. Okay, I'll change the year. Look at it. I'll change the year to 2017. Her performance is 50 marks. Total marks are given is 50 marks. Okay, compared to 2018. Okay, same thing is there. Let me, yeah, no, 18, she has improved, 62. Improved. How I got to know? Because this dashboard is working currently. I given name of the company as GBS Hubli. Okay, this is absolutely created template which you are going to create today. Okay, I'll change 2018 May. What other person is doing? I'll just take Ashwini. Look at her. Her performance since 2018 is different. Compared to 62, hers is 53. Okay, I have different categories. Criteria are there. Quality work is different. Work habits are different. Then job knowledge is different. Leadership skills and interpersonal relations. I have taken 5 categories. Totally 75 marks. Okay, and we have the data, sufficient data, year on year, believe me, year on year, and the data is running, I'll tell you, since 2014, and this will continue. Since 2014 this data is there of all the employees. Okay, all the employees, different departments are there. Again, I'll show you different departments are there. Okay, say look at it. She is again marketing. I'll just Chetan Angadi, sales. You can see that different people, different department, and the performances are there. Okay, this is tiny. Now, whenever I go to give a call, if I'm a vice president or if I area sales manager, I wanted to take a account of the people, or I wanted to talk to you people at the weekend standing interview, I mean the meeting on the con call. I will be having this dashboard with me. On that basis, I'm speaking with you. What is your sales? How much you are pitched in? How much it is converted? What was targeted and what was achieved? Whole data will be there with me. I just click and I'll just show you. If say Swati says, I'll just take name Swati here. If I say Swati says, if she comments and she says like, look, Karthik has not performed, I'll just change the name Karthik, and I can, on the call, I'll going to say like Karthik's performance, don't compare, he's already doing well, or she's already doing well. How this is possible? How come an area sales manager sitting at Belgaum and you are sitting at Bailongal? How I'm able to tell you this? Okay, because data is flowing on run, the dashboard will go to work. It's just dynamic in nature. As and when you complete another month, another data will come, and it works exactly. It works. Okay, so this we are going to achieve today before end of the session. Okay, so this is what exactly I'll show you one more data. I'll show you one more data which will going to make you more comfortable. Look at it. Okay, look at it. How many employees are working? Can you see this? How many employees are working? How many headcounts are there? Different departments. Okay, how much we are paying the salary for them? Okay, how the payroll breakdown is there? Salary plus bonus plus overtime. Look at it. Okay, and I have a different people working. I can at any moment I can get you. Look at it. I'll go to R&D. I know how many people are working. Okay, as then when I click on R&D, I'll get that. Okay, as then when I click on sales, I'll get that. Okay, so I'll be working on these things, and it will be very, very interesting how the things are going to be catchy for me. Okay, look at it. It's working. As when I click on administration, you can see administration people are coming. As when I click on say R&D, I get the people R&D. If I click on sales, many people are there. If I click on finance, Gives me finance people. Okay, I know here in the finance, Sharat is working, Khadak Singh is working, Dharam Singh is working, Irfan is working. If I go to IT, I know how will you work. Muhammad Ashraf is working, Rohit is working, Sumit is working, Manoj is working with me. And I know how much they have done the overtime, how much they have taken the salary. I can speak on that because ready data is there. Now, how will you do this at one shot? Okay, so this is whole lot of a background. We are going to work on that. I hope this is a background which I felt it's necessary before I get into the dashboard. Okay, now it's a time I should show you the data part of it. Okay, it looks very difficult whenever we see at the dashboard first time, but it is not the truth. Okay, it's very simple. Only thing that you should understand once. If you understand once, then the world is very simple. Okay, Excel world is very simple. Only thing that you should understand first, and I have taken the simplest possible means to train you on this. Okay, now I think this is time I should get into the employee data. Okay, remember one thing, whenever you're going to speak on, when you're going to speak on the what do you call it as a dashboard, okay, always remember we are going to have one is the raw data, another sheet will be there which you're going to do with the calculation. So two things are very important. Okay, then the decoration part of the dashboard is not a big issue. So minimum 3 sheets will be there. Okay, automatically nothing will go to happen. So there are 2 working cases will be there, 2 sheets will be there. One is raw data, second one is calculation sheet. Okay, third one is the dashboard. Now whenever your boss is taking that, a dashboard will be visible to him. He will not be having access to employee data, neither calculation, or he will understand anything about it. Rather, he will not understand anything about it. Say for example, if I take my own college, my director will be having access to dashboard. Okay, he may or may not understand the calculation part. Okay, but he definitely have the access to the dashboard, and on that he can speak. On that he can speak about. Okay, same thing with each and every organization. So background will be worked by us, dashboard will be kept opening, and it will going to be used by the higher ups. Okay, so what is your role then? You're going to work, if at all you are going to get the best of the best job. I hope it should happen. Okay, if you are a HR analyst, if you are a financial analyst, or if you are a marketing analyst, whether it is a sales or advertisement or whatever it is, you're going to speak on this, how calculations can be done, which you already learned many things. Only thing that you're going to club it up and you're going to present the dashboard. Okay, so I'll quickly take you to, there are only few columns I have taken. Okay, there is the name of the employee, when he has joined, hire date, joining date, how much is his salary, okay, how much he got the bonus, okay, how much he on an average overtime he gets some money, he belongs to which department, how many times he has taken a sick leave. Okay, I have taken it as a sick days. Okay, so it's a part of the partial. Okay, and what is his performance. Okay, so these data are pumped in. Okay, so these data will be captured from the different departments, different parts of the city or state or India or world also sometimes. Okay, that will be captured. Don't worry about it. You get this data. Okay, you get this data. Believe that you are not going to work on how to get the data. You are going to be given this data. On this, what you can do. On this, what you're going to do. Okay, so like I'm going to shell out this particular data to you. You're going to work on that maybe coming days. Okay, so now what is my requirement? Just look at this particular data and tell me what you feel, what all things can be done. Point number 1. Okay, I wanted department wise, how many people are there? There are different departments are there. I want to find out how many departments are there and how many people are working. Definitely company will look at it. Second part, okay, how many rather I not taken gender. Probably if I take a gender, then how many males, how many females, how many seniors, how many juniors, how many just entrant. Okay, those information, if I have captured it, I can do that. Okay, third thing, what is their performance? Look at it. What is their performance? Okay, one indicate least, five indicate highest. Outstanding is five. One is they are just doing the job. They are in the danger zone, you can say. Okay, so how it comes? It is because of the KRA, the KPIs and KRAs will come into picture. HR people will speak about it, and that's wonderfully quantified data will be there with the department, and they will speak on that. It is absolutely each and every job there will going to be key performance indicators and key performance key result areas. Together, these numbers will be arrived. Okay, so which I'm going to take another example in the coming session or in the immediate number of minutes. Okay, I'll come to that. Okay, so these things he wanted to find out. One is how many departments are there, how many employees are there at each. Okay, how many on an average, what is the number of days people are on leave. Okay, probably the performance scores, whether the administration people are doing good or finance people are doing good, marketing people are doing good, R&D are doing good. Okay, how much I should shell out overtime money, how much bonus I should shell out, how much what you call a salary we need to give it. These are the common questions will come in the in the minds of any boss. Okay, every boss will look at all these minute things because he has to run the show. Okay, now how will you do that? To do this, yes, data is there with us. I need to get into another sheet. Okay, that's what multi sheets will be handled very easily by the Excel. So I have a calculation over here. Okay, I already done that for you people. Okay, now what I have done is I have taken how many employees are working since 2000 and till 2008, because data is I've taken some data from the net. This is all we are talking about, how many people were working. So it's an indicator. People were only 6 people were started, and currently there are 99 people are working. Look at it. Okay, probably this is one indicator. Second thing is, okay, what are the salaries were being dispersed year on year? I'm getting that. Okay, probably the person is looking at is a CFO, Chief Finance Officer. He will look at, can I get more less salary is given or more salary is given, something like that. Okay, and we are going to have discussions on that. Then maybe I have done one more calculation. Look at this particular part, where how many employees are there at which category of the employee, I mean salary. Less than 30,000, how many? Between 30 and 40, how many? Okay, I'm able to do that. Okay, this is what exactly we are going to do here. Okay, likewise, I am going to do the calculation. Now, how will you get this? Very simple. Just look at the formula. I'm not done anything great. COUNTIF. I think I'm not going to dig more on this. Okay, COUNTIF you know already. From the employee data, I wanted how many people are working in the year 2000. How many people were working rather. Okay, it gives, because I have the data here. I have the data here. Employee data are there, and when they are being hired. Okay, from there I can very easily get how many people were working. Okay, so you can see here, I give one simple counting. Okay, I'll use that formula, and by that I got it. Second thing, I'm again using sum ifs. You already used this particular formula. I'm using sum ifs. Okay, between now Jan 2000 to December 2000, what is the salary dispersion? I have done it. Okay, if I can get one, I can get it for all the years. Okay, if I can get that, I can definitely get how many people are getting what a salary. Look at it. 9 people are getting less than 30,000. Okay, more than lakh, there are 8 people. Okay, and then different categories are there. We can take it. We can do that. Then I can draw the beautiful graphs over here, whichever I have tried it out here, which I have tried it out here. And I got into one more, which as I said it, department-wise performance I have taken. Look at it, salary, bonus, overtime. How you have done that? SUMIF, very simple. SUMIF, I've taken it and I've done that. Okay, how much people have been paid for overtime, how much people are being paid for bonus, how much we are given total, how many employees are there each department. IT there are 14, R&D there are 13, customer support there are only 5. Okay, so the average salary is so, and on an average, how many people will be going on sick days? If I can do this, okay, now I need to represent this on the dashboard. That's what is being done. Representation of the same thing. I'm going to do it with the dashboard. Now look at it. From where I got it, number of employees by year, 2000 to 2008, 9. Is it not same calculation I have done it? From here, I'll be able to draw one small graph. Okay, how will you confirm that? This is from the calculation. Just go to select data. It is very clearly mentioned here. Look at here. Calculation and the range I have taken it. Okay, you can very well do this kind of a charts. Okay, multi-sheet. Graph is in the dashboard, data is in the calculation. Okay, dashboard in the sheet. Dashboard is a sheet where I'm capturing the data from the calculation part. Okay, same thing I had done it with the head count. Look at it. I changed bar chart to horizontal bar chart. Okay, here again I have calculated it. Okay, third thing, number of employees and by salary. Okay, by salary. Is it calculation is done by us? Yes, already. Okay, look at the calculation. I have a salary range. How I got this number? I've done it with COUNTIF. Very simple COUNTIF. I've not done anything great. Okay, COUNTIF say I have done this particular calculation. Okay, somebody can do it with the VLOOKUP also. Not compulsory COUNTIF will work. Okay, you can use VLOOKUP also. Okay, I got it, and I'm able to show you how many people are working at which bracket of the salary. Look at it. More than lakh, 8 people. Between 90 and 1 lakh, 3 people, and so on and so on. Okay, so you can do it in a very colorful way. Okay, then I have payroll breakdown. Payroll is categorized into salary, bonus, and overtime, and it's very clearly mentioned here. Green color, red color, and the regular salary is in the blue color. Okay, where I got it? There in the calculation. How I got it? SUMIF. And everything is extracted from the employee. Okay, so I got this. Then I'm going to have one more thing over here. Look at it. This is interesting part. Okay, salary dispersion is there, no doubt in that. Here I have kept, you remember I have done the combo box. Similarly, I can get a list box. Okay, if I click on this, it gives me that employee. So if I click on, say, Nehar Singh, it gives me which department he is, how much he is getting the salary, okay, how much is getting the bonus, has he worked on an average for the overtime, how many days you are on 6. You can change it. You can change it, it work. It absolutely work. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay, I can click and I can show like Karthik is working or not. Karthik is on leave or not. Chandrasekhar is performance. All those things can be done. This is very, very neatly it is being mentioned over here. Okay, it gives me, as I click on Jaswant Singh, look at it. Jaswant Singh details are coming. He's working with us since 2003. His salary is 40,000. His bonus is around 1,600 and so on and so on. Everything is given there. And his performance is weak here. Look at it. Okay, if I click on Rohit, he's better than him. If I click on Kushal, he is far better than him. Okay, so this is how exactly it will going to work. Okay, average sick days. What is the conclusion I'm going to come out with? R&D department, this is showing the very clear indication. On an average per month, 9 sick leaves are being taken. I don't know what is problem with the R&D. Probably I need to take a decision on that because it has been very clearly visible in the dashboard. Visible in the dashboard. Okay. Now this is another important thing which you have already experienced this. Okay. This. Okay, this is a chart. This is the employee data straight away captured from there. Okay, which is talking about whole lot of a department. Now what I'll do is I'll click on R&D. Look at it. Only R&D people here. Look at the department. But this is not editable. This is an image. Okay, which I am able to do this with the help of camera. Okay, and this is a slicer. I'll show you how to do this. I'll show you how to do this once we are going to log in once again. Okay, I'm going to show you definitely how this can be done. Okay, now if I click on sales, only these many people are there. If I click on say CRM, somewhere it is there, sorry. Yeah, customer support. Only 5-6 people are there. Sundarpal, Rajkumar, Sanjay, Rahul, Lalit, and Ravindra. Okay, if I click on IT, again it shows me these many number of people are working because I'm able to extract this. Looking good? Okay, before we close this particular session, there are a few more minutes are there. Any queries are there? This whole lot of a demonstration I'll show you in the next part of this discussion. Any queries, quickly raise it so that I can take it in the next session. No queries? Ask the queries so that it will be interesting for us. I'll stop recording here.